A heck of a buzz cut, right? You know. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I think it's the 24th of 24th. We'll see if anybody comes in this morning. Make sure we're going out over the air. I don't know. I'm in a different area. There we go. We got our thumbs up here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was like, I didn't expect you to go live in the morning down there. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Hi, Ronnie. How are you? Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. It's a beautiful day here today. I thought I would just check in. I'm going to be heading back to the Rancho tomorrow, and then we'll get on to our wintertime festivities there. A lot of people heard me mention just casually, hi Kale, how are you, beautiful? Mention casually that I will be back in Las Vegas before Christmas for a period of time. And this will be more of it'll be like a fun trip. How you doing, June? Good to see you, honey. It'll be more of an enjoyment trip. I'm going to take my handguns up. We'll go out, do a little firing, and have a little bit of fun in that regard. I do hope everybody had a really, really wonderful Thanksgiving. I had a good one down here. It was wonderful. Nothing really stood out in particular. Hi, Kitty. Good to see you, babe. How are you doing? Nothing really stood out in particular. Yeah, Friday, November 24th. I did sneak onto Amazon, and I did take advantage of the Black Friday sale. I did get a little more Amazon gear. They had like a 35% off, so that's all I really wanted for the holidays. You Black Friday shopping, right? That's nice. Yeah, if you're shopping for baby dolls, and I like white ones, they're nice. And if you're shopping for baby doll nighties, that's not that I'm a fashion expert. I think I've been on the road since the 15th, so tomorrow's the 25th. So it will have ended up being a 10-day little Lollapalooza here. A nice trip, of course. The highlights, as many of you saw, and thank you for the nice comments on the Thanksgiving video down at St. Joseph's down there. It was a memorable day. I don't know. You do stuff like that around Thanksgiving, and it really gives you a nice boost. It gives you a really good feeling when you get into the when you sit down yourself to Thanksgiving dinner. It just gives you a good feeling, that people were taken care of and people were valued. And it's not so much the money. It's giving people respectful attention. I think that's there's no amount of currency that can replace that. By giving people, thank you, Kale, giving people respectful attention and treating people with dignity, and everybody was super well behaved that day. I'm kind of used to a lot of fighting and stuff down there, but it was a good day. Everybody was well behaved, so that was in my favor doing the videos. Some people asked, where did all those people come from work there? There's a group called BNP. It's like a volunteer service organization. It's a lot of Filipinos, and I think they do that at a lot of different churches and organizations. They help out and put on meals on a big scale. So it was nice to cooperate with them. Yeah, it was nice to see people, and I hope all of you had a nice Thanksgiving too. Thanksgiving can either be a really nice time or it can be a very sad time, right? And I've always recommended, people said, Rosie, you've spent a lot of Thanksgivings by yourself, which I have. Especially in the early days before, Janet and the boss would always give me an open invitation to come down there. But, at the end of the day, hey Maggie, at the end of the day, you got to come home, right? So It can be a pretty lonely time. That's why I think hey Darla, how are you? I think one of the nicest thing that you can do is to EJ actually had beef yesterday, so I don't know. It was good. I might cook up a turkey breast on the Rancho or something. Once we get back to the Rancho, let me just finish this thought first before we move forward. That so if you can get out and get yourself volunteered or do something like that, if you're physically able to do so, and a lot of people can't stand on their feet for hours and things. But I think, hey Joni, how are you? But I think that sense of community is very, 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 very important in making you feel good, even if you're single and alone on the holidays and things like that. It's important to be part of a community. So if you can get involved in toy drives and canned food drives, things like that. Rosie was, well, thank you, Linda. Your video at the church dinner was thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I believe that a lot of cinematography and videography should convey you should be able to, without words, you should be able to convey a whole meaning and uplift people a little bit. And so for that purpose, good. Now, when I get back to the Rancho, we're going to be starting to do what I call Challenge Kitchen Stadium. And that means that I'm going to be asking friends on here to challenge me to make certain dishes in Kitchen Stadium, and depending on what the voting is or the way people feel, we'll take up that challenge, and it could be a lot of fun for the holiday season. Because when I get home, it's going to be cold. It's been spoiled down here. The sun is out. It's LA, but I get about 350 miles north. It's just going to be a lot colder. Once the sun goes down at night, it's going to be a chilly willy up there. But I think that'll be fun to have some challenge cooking. Then I can take those parts out of the live stream and do that as a separate, clip that and make that a separate video. It may or may not work out. Who knows? I don't know. But it sounds like a fun thing to do. I do want to get a Christmas tree. I do have a few things to do on the Rancho as far as the property is concerned, and doing some more cleanup and getting the leaves tended to that came down. I need to take care of the front lawn. I think there's going to be some fruit to be picked too. So it's going to be a busy time. It's going to be a very, 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 very busy time when I get back to the Rancho. Hey Brenda, how are you, beautiful? Nice to see you. If I missed anybody, EJ, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Hallelujah. Yeah, thank you, EJ. I appreciate that. Kyle, how are you? I know, Kyle, I owe you. Yeah, it should be fun. Hi, Amanda. How are you? And that's where the beef is, yes. Well, I didn't expect to have beef, but it was good. I'm not complaining. How you doing, Queen? I'm doing well. Well, don't worry, Kyle. It'll be coming. All right. Kyle's like, you better have that hat on. you better be dressed to the nines to do that for me out there. So it's gonna be a fun time. Sometime I've got to try to sneak down to Oakdale and over to Sonora. It's a beautiful time of year post Thanksgiving to go do some more video. And I would like to meet Alan and Naomi, so I really look forward to that, to trying to make that happen. And then it opens the door for 2024. I'm sure I'm going to have Christmas at the Boss and Janet's. So it's a lot to fit in there. It's going to be a back to Vegas trip for a bit. I'm going to spend a few days in LA working on a property down here and doing some improvement. Sharing those videos with you guys, and then rolling on to LA for 3 or 4 days, and then back to the Rancho for Christmas proper. Hello, Naomi. Hey, June. Happy birthday, babe. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Craig. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear June. You sweet, beautiful sister, you. Happy birthday to you, honey. I think I speak for everybody in the chat. We just love you to pieces, sweetie, and I hope that you have, I won't be live tonight, but I hope that you have a wonderful, I got some more shorties to do that are coming up. You know, if you tell me you live in the hood without telling me you live in the hood, it seems to be a very popular series on here, so I hope to do one of them today. But I'm gonna be honest too, I've enjoyed the downtime. Hey Sean, how are you? Good to see you. And a special shout out to Sean. Thank you for your support, Sean. So many people came in at the end of that. That last day was probably one of the most memorable days of my life. Hey Barry, the fact I had James came down and saw me, and Mr. Z came down, made it a very special night. And as I say, because of the efforts of you guys, it was a very successful effort. Naomi says my birthday's 9 days away. All right, honey. Well, happy pre-birthday to you. Happy pre-birthday to you. So it made a very nice event. And once again, I'm so thrilled by it was an awesome day, Linda. And like I said, people have been enjoying the video, and as I go live from now on, you will see the Amazon link. Number one, let me make this clear. I don't want anything for Christmas, okay? I don't want any presents. I don't want anything at all. I know some people probably still send stuff, and I thank them. But I'm saying if you're so inclined on the holidays and you have a little bit of cheer and you think about the Rosie girl, boy, or whatever, just hit up that wish list. I know Patricia Wakefield bought a ton of stuff on that, was delivered. Yeah, thumbs up, appreciate it. I know Patricia Wakefield that day after the live stream. When I'm doing a recorded video with Father Clear, all of a sudden the Amazon truck pulls up. There's the wish list there, and there's bags of beans and rice and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to continue with the spirit through the holidays, not required, just appreciated, you might consider looking at that wish list. It's for those of you who have written and said, oh, you said you were never going to have a wish list, and look at you, you got your wish list out there on YouTube. It's not, don't send me bags of beans and rice. It's not my wish list. All right? It's not for me. All right. I told people I don't have a wish list. I don't have a GoFundMe's. I don't have channel memberships. I don't have Patreons. Okay. I have to update. Please ignore the Nightbot. The fundraiser's over. I have to do a little cleanup work on Nightbot, but it's not my wish list. Okay, so please don't get it twisted. Okay, I'm not asking for anything. If people want to support me in my travels and things, that's an entirely, that's always welcome. Okay, but I'm not going to bang the drum for a wish list or something like that. Just send rags or honey roasted peanuts. I'm okay in that regard too. 2024 is going to be about getting into shape. Okay, so I've put on a couple. So I don't think I'm going to be giving up beer for a while. Who popped in? Hey Gling, I'm at my sunrise. I saw you were live. Gling, how are you, sweetie? Love you more. Thank you, honey. I hope you had a great one. So when I travel, of course, it's always appreciated. And I've always had that philosophy of all content for all people, because the people that help get you there, I don't think it's, in my opinion, I don't think it's right to start to segregate viewers, that some people get special content. I've had people that have been here for 10 years have never donated a dime, and that's cool, but they watch my videos and they comment on the videos. They come to the live streams and things like that. Right? Right. That's where that's very appreciated too. I'm glad, Glenn. So I just want to be crystal clear about that. That some people, well, why don't you start a Patreon, or why don't you do channel memberships and that? Because not everybody's not everybody's gonna be able to afford that. And then I have a train with 2 classes of people on it, and that's not what I came on YouTube to do. So all content for all people. But as I said, if you want to give support during my travels and things, that is always very appreciated. Or if you see a video you enjoyed, the super thanks. In December, as you know, the super chat and super sticker was turned off for the months of October and November, and I think that worked well for allowing the church to get a little more money into the till. It will be back on in December, so I think I don't think anybody can say, well, Rosie, you talk the talk, but you didn't walk the walk. I tried to be there with my own skin in the game too on that. Hey Linda, job well done. There's the video. Thanks you had me. Oh, I'm sorry, all Jesus. Yeah, well, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, and Linda, thank you for participating. And Linda's one that said, I don't have. Let's see that. I don't have a ton. I don't have money, and it's not about the money. I mean, it's good. But I'm trying. Yeah, I got my Thanksgiving steak dinner last night. Steak, mac and cheese, a baked potato, and some beans, and a piece of pumpkin pie. How you doing, Cupcake? Good to see you, honey. Good to see you. So I had a good time. I mean, it was great. It was absolutely phenomenal, fun time, and I enjoyed it. I liked, spending time with my gal down here, and my daughter mobile home got stolen. How in the heck do you steal a mobile home? I mean, we're talking about like a single wide. I mean, take care, Amanda. I don't know, how do you steal a mobile home? Somebody just comes with a semi and they just back up and take your mobile. June, make it make sense to me. I mean, how does I've never heard of somebody stealing a mobile home. Now, I know there's a lot of mobile homes in really ratty mobile home parks that people wish would be stolen and taken out. And I've highlighted many over the years on the channel, but how in the heck do you steal? It was there for 2 years. So somebody just comes in, backs up, puts it on, latches it down, rolls the tires up, right? We're underway. How you doing, Nino? Good to see you, sweetie. I'm done. Meth head mechanic. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know, Sina. Maybe somebody wanted to drop it on their property, right? Maybe somebody wanted to pop that on their property and all that. So it's good to see you, Cupcake. I hope you had a good day. So I think I got from your emails and stuff that you're going to be around a little more. So, you were a ranch holder here, and I appreciate your efforts. So you got the wrench back in your hand again. So you've been a very loyal friend. Only in California. I don't get it. I don't get it, June, because there's a lot of that theft doesn't go on up in that area. Hey, Tina. Yeah, lasagna's. I mean, there's nothing that has to be. Walmart didn't deliver and ruined it. Wow. Jeez. Are you gonna call Saul? Saul Goldman? Walmart. You ruined my Thanksgiving. But June, that's the weirdest thing I've heard. Now, most mobile homes are about 30 feet long, 34 feet long by about 8 feet wide or so. I mean, we're not talking about stealing a cell phone, right? We're talking about stealing a whole mobile, which means if it's sitting in a mobile home park, there's somebody there that's on site that manages the park, and they're seeing all this commotion go on with this thing being moved, and they're not going to get off their keister, right? I think there's a, hey, why, what are you doing out here, right? You know how nosy I am. I'd be all over that. This was a big. How you doing, Marie? Good to see you today. I never heard. June, forgive me. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying. It does kind of sound like organized crime. I have never heard of somebody stealing a. Usually parks like to get them the hell out of there, right? Kind of weird. Now I'm sure hers was in good shape. She was paying rent for parking. Yeah, yeah, you do pay a. There's very few mobile home parks, trailer parks, where you can actually purchase the land underneath of it. Most of them you have to pay, the lot rent to be on it or whatever. And they've really jacked up. They've really jacked up the prices. But see, I don't know about meth heads because meth heads aren't that organized in their minds, right? To do all the logistics required to, you know, get somebody to take the hire a semi to come in and pick it up and take it out. I mean, what's a trucker gonna look at a meth head like, get the hell out of here, right, idiot? It's like something out of Breaking Bad, right? Yeah, donation button is not available. We are done we're done it, Ronnie. I have to clean up a little bit of the Nightbot on here and get the holiday stuff on. So please forgive me. We have officially closed the donate button, but mine was 14 by 70 or larger. So the donate button has been removed for the fundraiser. You guys did a great job on that. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for being a part of that. And they have people. Yeah, we have people watching. I'm so rested. Right. And I feel good. It's always good to take a few days off from live streaming. You can get some new ideas for content and things like that. But I miss people. I mean, this is family. I mean, that's the weirdest thing I've heard in 2024 is that somebody would steal a mobile. I don't know, especially especially in NorCal up there. I mean, it's just, it's almost unprecedented. So the fundraiser is officially over. It's time to turn our attention to Christmas. I have an idea maybe for a spring one, but that would fundraiser, but that wouldn't be until April or May. So I don't know. I haven't really heard from Alan. He was in and out of the hospital. I haven't really been on they should have video cameras yet. I have not been on live streams or anything to see. I understand that the cat that Bird calls Solstice passed away. Craig Sr. did comment, and he did, I am still in touch with Craig Sr. His wife is very ill, so he's putting all of his attention onto attending to her, and he said as much in an email to me, and so good on him, right? For better, for worse, in sickness and in health, right? So he's doing the job, so I hope he and his family had a really, really wonderful birthday. So this is going to be all about the Christmas time here. I think Bird and I, next weekend, I think we'll head out and we'll get a tree. Sal Bay Pass. You mean Salt Bay? I'm not sure. I'm worried about it. Yeah, He's okay. He's taking care of his wife is quite ill, so he sent me a he was talking about how he enjoys watching I don't know, it was Martha Stewart or somebody on Food Network. I go, okay, take care, Craig. Thank you for popping in today. I really appreciate it. I know it's an unscheduled live, but I haven't been live since I think Tuesday morning or something like that. So I thought I would just pop in and do a little live stream. So I did want to get a Christmas tree. I think the kitchen stadium's holding up well. It was put together well. It hasn't really been tried with a major storm yet, but I think we'll do well. Yeah, how you doing, Randy? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just gobsmacked about somebody stealing a trailer and nobody neighbors, right? Right. I mean, no neighbors, no nosy Karens are running around or Kens like, oh, what's going on here? Or these guys look like crackheads. We look like we're on the set of Breaking Bad or something. What's going on here? I don't know. It's just so weird. It defies imagination to think that somebody could steal that. Otherwise, things have been good here. On my trip back to, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. I will be coming to LA first and then going on to Vegas. I will stop and see, we'll spend some time with Kevin down there, Kev TV. Oh, you bought a new car? Good for you. I just said about a UFO that was the size of Walmart. It's been, man, I don't know. Everything's been confirmed for 50 years, right? Do we have a good picture of it, or do we have the usual photo of the UFO that looks like it was taken with a potato? Right. Oh, how you like the UFO? It's some blobby, like it's a potato hanging on a string taken with a potato. I just wish one time somebody had a hella nice camera that was, you know, like had a nice camera. Where was the UFO? Hey Gail, how are you? I bought a new 18-inch chain. This is the year I was born. I paid 20. Bought a new, what is that? A new 18K chain? Okay. Good for you, Dave. First time on the road. They have 20 video pretty clear and FAA verified. Okay. Well, they'll figure out it was a weather balloon or a pie plate. They'll enlarge it. They'll see a pumpkin pie on this. Somebody taped two pie plates together and threw it on. Oh Lord. It's amazing to me that a UFO that has mass, energy, right, would not be on anybody's, not be on any radar screens or anything in the nation. Some of the big NSA listening and Defense Intelligence Agency radars. They can't find UFO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't even find put their pants on right side out, you know, and it's I always have to laugh. Well, for my part, I truly believe we're all that there is in the universe, and of course that has profound moral implications. It causes a tremendous amount of discomfort with a lot of people, and I understand that, right? So I get it. So the search goes on. What is it? 19? Is it 2020? Almost 2024. So I don't know. Hard to believe I'm wrapping up 10 years on YouTube in a little more than a month. Well, we'll see how that pans out. Maybe it's a new Walmart promotion. Everything is here in 1983. We do believe I'm been into it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't care what's verified or whatever. You know, why all the hocus pocus? Why all the, you know, all the drama and just come down and land. Yeah, just kind of come down and just land in Times Square, right? Give the boys a show. Hey, you too, Justin. Good to see you. It was so nice to meet James. Yeah, there it is. I admitted it was my frisbee. See, Naomi took 2 frisbees, painted them silver, taped them together with silver duct tape, threw that baby up in the air and used a potato and took a picture of that, right? UFO over Oakdale. Yeah, if they would kid, I think a lot of people feel the same way. If we finally have some intelligent life on Earth, right? But what a beautiful day down here today. They're watering the grass. Something really nice about being in Southern California. When it gets up in the mid 70s to mid 80s in November, December, not a lot of rain and stuff. It's really, really nice. So it's been very good for my psyche. I'm going to admit to you guys, I was positively drained when I left Vegas. I think Mr. Z could see it the day before I left. And I have a good video with Mr. Z coming up, hanging out with him. Hey, LaDonna, happy post-Thanksgiving to you. You know, I was just spent. You wouldn't think just sitting there and running your mouth or doing this thing for 3 weeks would take it out of you. But there's always like the mental dimension to it. You know, is this thing gonna work or is it gonna be a disaster? So you're always like. And then I think you just have to kind of decompress from that. Let's see, my senior did in my cooked. I went to her house, she made mac and cheese dough done. Well, very nice. Good. It's always good to have somebody in your family that you can be with. I want to do a little Thanksgiving dinner for on the Rancho. Just as I'm not going to cook a whole turkey, but suppose we had a turkey breast. And just even a half turkey breast or something like that, and kept that thing, you know, cooked that thing up real nice on the grill, and did some did some mashed potatoes and something. You know, kind of like doing nice. Hey, Duncan, you know, give Blackbird a little cheer too. What year was I born? 1958. I'm an Eisenhower baby. And it's embarrassing when I tell people how many decades I've lived in. Hey, health, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, thousands, 10, 20s. I'll make that 8 decades. Please ignore the Nightbot thing about the fundraiser is over. The list for the wish list is there. If you can provide anything, if you want to give a gift over the holidays, I'm pimping the church's wish list, not my own. Please don't get it twisted. It's not my wish list, okay? Things like socks and hats and gloves and hand warmers. And well, thank you, Health. I appreciate that, honey. I was very thrilled by the feedback on the video. June's like, Rosie, you squirrely old goof. Yeah, Nightbot is, well, Nightbot is important to put some information out, and this time of year I change over to a Christmas message on there. For things, but the door is now closed on money donations and all that. Let's see, I should tell you that if you do any metal detector, you can't go to Myron Levitt and Levitt in it. I wonder why. You can't, why is that, EJ? What's going on over there? I know where St. Louis Avenue is. It's a really tough area. I generally don't hunt parks. But I'm going to be doing electronic and might have yeah, banner logo. Hey Justin, it was so cool to meet James. We had the best time down there. And of course, James comes in with Diet Coke Zero and a bag of gummy bears. Well, thank you, Gail. Let's see. So that was really cool. I look forward to meeting you. Made a 12-pound ham green. Ooh, see? Man, I love ham. I'm sitting here in a lovely having coffee with the dog. What is? You don't mean like a sunbeam car, do you? You mean like sitting in a sunbeam? Yeah, that sounds. I like that, LaDonya. I love ham. I usually try to have ham around Easter, and usually growing up we would have turkey for Thanksgiving, like standing, like pork roast or roast beef for Christmas, then maybe another turkey for New Year's, and then we would have ham for Easter, which I enjoy tremendously. When I go out to, the rare time I go out to eat, and last time was a disaster in Vegas, and breakfast in the morning, I'd like to have a little piece of ham. 45 going on 18, there you go, honey. I could say a lot of things, Cupcake, but right. I'd say you're right in the sweet spot. All my girls are right in the sweet spot. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Brenda. Yeah. Hey, Justin, let me tell you, it'd be an honor to meet you. And like I said, James taking time to come down during the Formula One weekend when Las Vegas was in so much turmoil. There were so many people complaining and things about, they're trying to put lipstick on a pig. Oh, it was great, this and that. Yeah, you got cabin fever, this and that and all that. And let's make that happen. What I really want to do this trip, and you guys got to hold to me, I've got to go down. I got to pay to park. You know how I hate to pay to park, but I'm going to go over to Italy. And I'm going to get some of that custom bread down there, that artisan bread, and I'm going to have me a real Italian sandwich. Or I might go to the Jewish deli in there, and I might get Greenberg's Deli and get a nice pastrami. I don't know. But this time to Vegas is going to be more. It's going to be more on the pleasure trip this time. I have 3 finally. Yeah, I'd say of all meat, I miss turkey. Most traders didn't have their vegans. Oh, okay. Well, I know you're vegetarian or vegan. Exercise or faith in no life. Rosie did the chooky smiling exercise for face and no Botox or scalpel. Well, Lou Diner's great. Yeah, we should meet for breakfast over there. Lou's, I did a review of Lou's, was spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. No, I don't think about getting stuff injected. Sometimes people tend to, and you see it on YouTube quite a bit, that they're very lumpy. It just looks lumpy and unnatural, and I think as a society we kind of push back against our age, and it doesn't benefit the rest of our contemporaries when we do that. Not being a sloppy whole food plant-based plus occasional. Sloppy whole food plant-based. Okay, I don't know. I got to keep it straight. There's pescatarians, like pineapple and mashed potatoes. Yeah, I think yeah. June, I know in Puerto Rico, ham is a big thing. I do dermaplane for back face every 3 weeks. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do whatever makes you happy. But I don't know. If I ever wanted to do something, I did it. If I transitioned, I did it. Hey, Catherine, if I detransitioned, I did it. Your review of had me try. It's now. Oh, isn't that nice, Justin? And you got to wait a little while, but it's good. Catherine, thank you, honey. I have to say, Father was thrilled to get your check. You were very kind. Catherine sent a direct check for me to give Father Freer. And hey, MacGyver, how are you? And my daughter made a massive contribution too, which I appreciated. How are you, MacGyver? Good to see. If I would move to France and buy a farmhouse and drink wine deal. LaDonna, you're in Texas, honey. They don't drink wine in Texas, right? One bourbon, one beer, one broad. The 3 Bs, honey. What are you talking about? Texas? Who in the hell's Whiteville, North Carolina? Yeah, MacGyver's been on here a lot. Just while my phone is making funny noises. What kind of car did you buy? LaDonna's all culture. Dave, what kind of car did you buy? I'm saying it's already making noises. Jeez. Hey, be careful. I got Janet's Kia cupcake. Right. 2003 Kia Spectra. 198,000 miles, still going strong. Many more I just got from digging some Venus flytrap. So you actually have them down there. That's pretty well. Vauxhall Astra British car. I don't know. Isn't Vauxhall just Ford? A 13-year-old. I don't know. Should be alright. I don't know. I don't know if they sell Lucas Oil top cylinder conditioner. I'd put a pint of that in, and I would throw. I don't know if you have seafoam. I'd throw a thing of that into it. Oh, that's pretty cool, MacGyver. I didn't know that. Oh, GM used to. I guess Anglia is Ford, right? GM used to own Vauxhall. I don't know. What's the deal on the new Jaguars? Are they better than they used to be? Are they more dependable? They look stylish. They absolutely look stylish, but Jaguar has a reputation creaks when turning right and left. Well, your shocks are probably just chattering a little bit. LaDonna says, I've been following the French Chateau Renovate. I love the videos of countryside and adorable antique shop. LaDonna, you don't think you would get bored, huh? I think it's cut way too close on the haircut. My brother owns a 911. They are pricey to keep. Okay, Cayenne is nice. Okay. Madonna's, if I was there, Rosie, I would box your ears. I think I'd be bored out of my skull. I just see wine every day, and I'm like, do la da 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 do, la do 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 do, la chibon li de boo do do. You better start studying your French, Madonna. All right. La da 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 da. Brushes or wheel bearings? Well, you said it's squeaky. Wheel bearings would, whether you turned your wheels or not, wheel bearings would still emit a noise. Yeah, it's the coil springs. Big deal. Hey, Alan, we were asking about you. Good to see you. Yeah, wheel bearings would be squeaking whether you're going straight turning over wine, cheese, and French fries. I don't know. It's, you know me, LaDonna. I'm all about city stuff. No, I didn't hear about Willie Nelson dying. Maybe I should have told you. CV joints, he was playing on the road. Well, I think he had pulled out from some of his concerts, right? Yeah, please hit the like button. Lives in Vegas with his kids and grandkids. And he's have different fathers. I'll be busy painting furniture, reading Kindle in the hammock, and kissing my French cabana. I like how LaDonna. I like how LaDonna has that all. She has that all planned out. I don't know. Man, I need to be in the heart of the urban happening, man. I gotta have noise, horns. He was playing on the road again. Oh, he's just joking. Hey, Toodles, how are you? He sees another birthday. Really, some people are very gnarly. Keith Richards and some other people, they're just very gnarly. Right? You can't even exterminate them. I mean, they're just still going strong. Right? How are you, Toodles? Oh, hello, German lady. How are you? I hope everything's going well with you, sweetie. Hope everything is A-OK, German style. I see love the best way if you will. They expect he wasn't there. Well, they said Keith Richards died. You just don't know it yet. You just don't recognize it, so I don't know. I don't know. He gets some nice looking girls, I'll tell you that. He gets some nice looking girls. I had girls morning is 9/11. Yeah. I don't know, Jaguars seem to acquire a bad reputation through the 70s and 80s, and it looks like they're great cars. They're very stylish. They look good, but I don't know how good. I don't know how good Jaguars are now. I don't know. I don't really follow the build quality. He's still alive. 80. He's got to be older than 80. Oh, you ate too much. I had a small plate. I can outsmoke Willie. There you go. I mean, I didn't. I can say I didn't eat too much because we had steak, mac and it was like a tri-tip, which is like a western cut of beef, mac and cheese, baked potato, some green beans, and pumpkin pie. Standard fare. But I didn't eat too much. Jaguars junk sort of still. No. I see a few more on the road these days, and I just didn't know if they were junk or what the story is. Willie Nelson, born 1933. So he's I don't know how old he is. And cooked this year, and it was good. Well, that's good, Toodles. I don't know. Okay, take care, EJ. Thank you. The problem if you have an Audi or a Benz, BMW, they have a really good initial warranties and stuff, but man, if you have to do repairs out of warranty, then it really starts to escalate. Have a great day. Yeah, I think Willie's like 90 or something. I just look really up and yeah, my dad was born in 29, so. Hey Kelly, how are you, sweetie? Hope you had a good one. So that's my plan to go back on the Rancho. I think I'm going to get like a turkey breast. We're going to cook it up so that we can have like a Blackbird and I can have a little, we'll have Bobby come over, Boss and Janet if they want, and have a little bit of Kitchen Stadium Thanksgiving out there. Yeah, I missed you too, Kelly. Yeah, just the cost for repairs and the shop labor rates, and I don't even know. Alan Gentry probably knows what the going rate for labor is. Just a standard garage is $150 an hour for labor. So you start getting into some of those imports, and you're talking about $200, $250 an hour. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was talking about that on Tuesday. I was very sorry to hear that. So, they're expensive people up there to work on. which is weird. Yeah, he's 90. Yeah. I didn't think he was 80. I thought he was 90. But he's a good 90. I mean, you look at Cindy Russo. You look at that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can be done, Kelly. You know, when you have feral cats, they're not going to have very long lifespans. So I accepted that, right? So we'll try to have a little bit of Thanksgiving on the rancho. Yeah, my grandmother was 99 when she died. My disease to the most useless car for regular. Yeah. Wow. So I was just asking if the new ones are any better. But Kelly, yeah, the feral cats just don't live that long. Nothing can be done. Yeah. Right. It's just the nature of what it means to be feral. You know, I kind of accepted that. I didn't really know about feral cats and stuff till I started to do a little work. When am I getting a dog? I think 2024 is going to be a heavy travel year. After 2024, you know, I haven't opened my computer to work on my book. I'm putting the finishing touches on the writing and rewrites. I need to knock that off. Get on the road. 2024 is going to be a heavy travel year, and I am not going to take a dog with me on the road. I don't think it's fair to me, and it's not fair to the dog. I mean, I'm not going to use something for content, all right? That dog needs 100% attention. That dog's going to need vigorous walks, veterinary appointments, and to tell you the truth, hey Carlos, how are you? And to tell you the truth, if I can't give that dog 100% attention, and also it makes it very difficult when you have to go in and you have to stay at a motel or something, and the dog can be barking, or you go in a restaurant, the dog's going nuts, or people are calling the cops, the dog is locked up in the car, the dog's dying. You know, it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to the dog. And I tell you, that's just a mature decision. You know, when we first had Porky, right, then we gave Porky to the shelter, it's probably the best thing I could have done, right? I can almost guarantee you Porky's alive and thriving and happy, as, you know, good veterinary care and everything. It was a good Thanksgiving, thanks. And people are like, oh, you just have Porky for, you know, for the old ladies and all, you know, the cat ladies and the dog, you know, I don't need to hear this. Right? So I've seen too many people on YouTube travel with pets, and I can't say that I think that the pets have a very good life, okay? And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sure when I'm off the road, I'm not saying I wouldn't take it somewhere for a week to hang out at a place, but I'm not going to travel day to day. You know, you guys know I put 1,000 miles down a day. We are charging outrageous vets. Yeah, I know vets are charging outrageous prices. When everything switched in 2005, because I was in the medical field, I saw the whole veterinary field change too. When people started elevating pets to be at the same level as humans, which is fine, right? The same level as humans, then the vets started charging accordingly as if it was a human being, and in some cases more. Hey Zoe, I didn't see what that said. I don't know. Anyway, we don't talk about other stuff on the chat here. I have no idea who he even mentioned on here. So I don't think that. You know, I had Wolfie when I first moved to the Rancho, and I didn't give Wolfie enough attention. Right. Yeah, I just didn't see who he was talking about, trying to give you a cat line. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna charge whatever the market's gonna bear, and people. Yeah, I'm IP too. Yes, people are going to. They're gonna charge Oh, he was in IP2. Okay, yeah. I didn't know. They're going to charge whatever the market will bear because people will pay any price to get their pets saved or whatever. Yeah, my Thanksgiving was good. I hope yours was too, Carlos. Play Santa should be an easy win. I don't know. They've struggled a bit. They dropped like 3 in a row and they won their last one. So it's shaping up to look like another year, but I'm always hopeful. Hi, Shimei. How are you? I figured Shimei needed some downtime. Yeah, the baking will be coming back. I'm going to do a little Thanksgiving thing. I might be able to get a cheap turkey thing. Yeah, I'm not going to do it with pets. I had a dog, Wolfie, when I first moved to the Rancho. Hey, Cindy, how you doing, beautiful? I got the, you still owe me a crispy treat. I didn't give that dog hardly, for 2 years that dog was just a blur in the peripheral vision. And I have lived with the guilt for that. I have lived, okay, Shimei. That was so low grade baking. We're gonna have challenge Kitchen Stadium where people are gonna be challenging me to make a dish in Kitchen Stadium for 2024. And that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we can take out that part of the video, clip it, and then upload it as a separate video. So we'll be doing challenging things. So the dogs are not humans, but there is, in my mind, there's a priority in life. But if you're a person that has a pet, I can't tell you what your priorities are. I can't tell you, oh, you should have this, or you should think this way, or you should think a certain kind of way about, no, you know, because the one thing that pets give us is absolutely unconditional love. Absolutely 100% unconditional love. I don't care what kind of mood you're in. You come through that door and there's a living being that's happy to see you walk through that door and go nuts. Yeah, it might be a pain in the ass. Yeah, you scratch and get down. But they are happy as can be. Do you do the crazy food show? Oh man. I've had so many people say, Rosie, you got to go back and do your Dollar Tree reviews on the really low-flying foods. I almost got really sick on that before. Let me get over here. But I think challenge cooking could be a fun thing to make some German Runze. I've got to look that up. So much. Let's stick with domestic dishes first. Yeah, total loyalty and love. So if that pet fills that void for you, that is every bit as important as a human being is. My problem is that in general, pets have been elevated to a very high stature in our nation now. It's probably some aspects of we're such a busy and crazy society that it's the love that we can depend on. That creep was like they need a ride. Yeah, metal detecting's coming up because we've had some rain now, so it's going to be easy to dig. Thank you, Toodles. I think I've got a little bit of a natural inclination towards cooking. I'm a functional, decent, I've never had anybody complain about a meal that I've made, so not that they probably would, but you can get a feel for it. You might have a natural inclination towards cooking. I've always have preferred baking. I know people are waiting for me to do the beef Wellington. If it wasn't so doggone expensive. Hey Deb, how are you? I made someone watch the Queen of 2N video. Carlos. No, Carlos, you just can't let go. Carlos always brings the spotlight. I don't know what happened with IP2. I was in they put me on a trial run in 2019, and then they said my chat was too moderated, and you know, then I got kicked out, and then they brought me in 2023. So I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Zoe. I enjoy it. Best content for weeks. Yeah, it's you too, Slugbug. How you doing, sweetie? No, that's why I like hack job cooking. Thank you, Toodles. That's why I like hack job cooking. I tell people it's 90% of the taste with 10% of the effort. That's the whole definition of hack job cooking. If you think I'm going to get out there and schlep over, you know, and do all this fancy, do this, no. It's like when I make chili. I want to make a chili that's going to be ready in 15 minutes. All right? It's going to have 90% of the flavor. I'm not here to enter a contest, right? You too, Angus. I had a very nice one. I really enjoyed the downtime. I'm going to be on the road tomorrow. I might be live streaming the trip back to, might be live streaming on the B channel. So if you're not subscribed to the B channel, make sure you get the subscription. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Kelly. They sent me a survey about YouTube's changes and stuff. I guess when you reach a certain level of subscribers or something, they send you, they want to get more information from you about how they can make YouTube better. And I tell them, stop changing so much stuff all the time. Right? And I love you all. Oh, isn't that sweet? I love that, Cindy. So good to see you. You too, LaDonna. At least you don't know when you leave. Yeah, hey, look, I love the, you know, Blackbird's a good friend of mine. We have a lot of love between us, and I feel very good when I go away that somebody's keeping eyes on the place. So I'm gonna make sure I throw down a special meal when I get back. So, hey Thomas, how are you? So that we have something a little special for the holiday holiday time. So they, you know, we were gonna go up to Humboldt, but just financially, it's not in the cards. I am just extracted right now financially. So, you know, it's just getting down to Vegas and back and meals, and I'm just extracted right now. So, have zero budget for that right now. Although I should get my Social Security check in a couple days. Yeah, dogs are loyal. So I can't define anybody else's priority, Randy, in terms of pets and things like that. There's some people, the pets have been the most dependable thing in life, and it's the human beings that have disappointed, let them down, broken their hearts, destroyed them emotionally. A pet will not do that, right? So you can understand why, you know, pets are so important. And in this society that's more and more sterile, more emotionally sterile, more, dare I say, selfish in its general overall demeanor, we still need love, right? So people seek it out where they're going to get the most dependable love. So pets are elevated, and then to follow right behind is the veterinary profession. You have PetSmart. All these stores came into being. When I was a kid, we just had Purina, right? Would you try getting into some auditing? Carlos, you just want to see. You're going to have to leave the building. I don't have to leave. This is a public place. I'm doing business. I have a right to record. Am I detained or am I free to... Yeah, live for a check. I don't want it. No, I just say, I don't know, Carlos. You know, I get burned out. I watch like, it's like the predator catching these guys that go after these young kids and stuff. I mean, I can only watch so much of that crap. Another dog. So, yeah, too quiet. So when I get a pet, it's going to be a rescue dog, and it's going to be happy, and it's going to have a lot of attention. and it's going to be enjoyable, and people are going to enjoy seeing it on video and all that stuff. But I'll be damned if I'm going to buy a pet if I can't give it 100% the care it deserves. But the vets have now pushed up the prices so much because people will pay any price for a pet that's in need, right? You know, it's like a family member. I don't allow dog in my house and my girlfriends to kiss dogs other than that when I'm neutral. When I come to the dog. Yes, to the rescue. Yeah, of course. It's the only dog that I've ever had. And let me tell you, in hindsight now, with the feral cats kind of dropping at the Rancho and stuff like that, I am doggone glad that I gave Porky up to the shelter. Porky wouldn't have made it. Porky was half the size of the other kittens, and the mother wasn't. Baby Socks wasn't taking care of Porky at all. So, you know what? I'm 100% sure Porky's in a nice home and had a really, really nice Thanksgiving. Right? I can't say that about the other ones. It would be awful. That's exactly right, Alan. Right? They serve a very, 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 very important purpose in society. But of course, commercialism's going to come up and take advantage of it. Yeah, Porky. But I think you'd agree, Shimei, that Porky is probably in a nice adopted home, because anybody see how cute Porky is going to take right Porky in and is going to love Porky. On account of Porky's like cute. Right? So that was a good choice. There's one less feral cat that's gonna die. Right? So I know I took a little backlash at first, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm waiting till heal. And well, I hope your healing goes good, Zoe. Thank goodness I'm built like a tank. Hey, 55 for both. Okay, wow. But when you start getting into surgery, yeah, pet insurance is cool. I would definitely have pet insurance. I absolutely. Yeah, Carlos. Look at how Carlos just died. I know. You see how Carlos just doxed himself? 100%. Stocks himself right there. Carlos, you are a hoot. That's it. What's going on here? Don't lose my signal. There we go. So, dog passed to June. I can't get him calls on the internet. Yeah, I mean, it's. You know what, Linda? It's a smart decision, honey. It's absolutely a heroic decision. Any cordless? I have no idea, Kelly. You know, I'm embarrassed to say the Rancho gets vacuumed once every 3 months, whether it needs it. Hey, Nippy, I'm being honest. Yeah, the Niners look good. Yeah, it was a good effort, but I don't know why I don't know, Alan. It's not the Seattle Seahawks we've feared. And Pete Carroll, I don't know what's going on up there in Seattle. It's been a really raggedy year for them. But they got the Washington Huskies, who were, I told you guys 3 months ago, when college football season started, Michael Penix, the quarterback for Washington, I told people there's going to be your Heisman winner. Now wait and see. All right. And tell me I'm not a genius. Washington Huskies were on nobody's radar screen. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Bianca, how you doing? I'd have no idea what happened to the Hawks this year, because they're just consistently great. Right. Consistent. But you look at the way the Huskies are rolling, and if Michael Penix doesn't win the Heisman Trophy, it's a ripoff. I don't know. Ravens have been looking pretty good.
Water break?
If they stay away from fourth quarter
Okay,
collapses.
get some snacks. Okay, let's go move to the
Losing Mark Andrews really hurt the tight end. The all-pro tight end really hurt. But he's opening up more with the wide receivers now, which is good. He's getting a lot more confidence in his throw. So we shall see. So make sure you subscribe to the Rosie Murphy channel. I may go live for the trip home tomorrow. Yeah, I saw them win the other night, but they lost like 3 in a row. They should have beaten the Golden Knights, but they gave that one away. And then, you know who looked good? The Pittsburgh Penguins look good. Mr. Z and I were watching the Knights and the Penguins. And, you know, Penguins look good. I'm gonna work on the Mr. Z video when I get home. I spent we bought some stuff at the store and cooked it up. Had on the outdoor grill. We had a great time. We'll probably do that again. Had a couple beers. Saw his passion for detailing long arms and things. To see his collection of Star Wars stuff. Pretty. Kid just went down hard. Oh, good. Double pay. Excellent. The girl skating just went down hard. Oof, you could hear that hit the ground. Good thing she's got her helmet on. I'm thinking about live streaming the ride home tomorrow, Kelly, from Los Angeles to Santa Rosa. Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, you see some of the stuff. He has some of the real, really early stuff. Really early stuff. So I'm thinking about going live tomorrow for the ride home, Kelly. I think we get pretty much decent signal most of the way, so I don't think that's a super huge challenge. I hope this kid's okay. Oh, John from the 79. He's got, so I'll be working on that video. I have more YouTube shorts coming up. Tell me you live in the hood without telling me you live in the hood. That's turning out to be a pretty popular little meme on YouTube there. So on that note, guys, I think I'm going to close it out. And thank you. If Steve Billings, what is that? Oh, it's the border where would you guys know you want to stay away? I don't know. People don't even know who I am, Carlos. So I want to thank my moderators for coming in today and being here. Thank you very much to all of you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. To all my other friends here. Good seeing everybody. I will see you guys later on. Can't guarantee I'll be on the road. It depends what the weather situation looks like tomorrow. I hope it's not real windy going up the Central Valley. But I'll caution you ahead of time. It's a very boring ride. 300 miles up the Central Valley. I'm not a legend, Carlos. You are. All right, everybody. Thumbs up are appreciated. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, don't forget the list is there for the church. If you want to knock something off that list for the holidays, I know they would appreciate that down there. That's not my wish list. I don't have a personal wish list, but if you feel so inclined in holiday shopping and you want to throw a few socks or something down there, it's appreciated. The link is there, and I will see you guys later.